never stop at one. I'll take you all on.
At least I'll have the satisfaction of destroying you, Optimus Prime.
You can't remember my name.
The weak shall perish?
Do not believe everything you read.
Hello everyone, I'm Cyberverse Prime, and today we're also going to be taking a look at the Transformers Studio Series Premium Finish 07 Megatron design. Now, this is the main reasoning why I called the Optimus Prime the 07 Optimus Prime, because one, it doesn't combine with Jetfire, two, it was announced and released the same time as, well, this guy, so yeah, that's why I called this one the 07 Prime. Now, my Megatron is a little different than probably everyone else's copy, because this copy is just a simple repaint of the original Studio Series 07 Megatron, and if you recall, he didn't come with this accessory and a separate, you'll see. Basically, yes, I have the DNA kit. So this video is going to be a review on the figure itself, not the DNA kit, because that was already applied. I would have done a video about that, but me and DNA kits just don't get along when I first get them. So, because when screws are involved, it's hell on my end. So anyway, we're going to skip all of that, and I'm just going to show you the figure with the kit on. And it's just a simple chest piece swap, and you'll see. But basically, here is the freaking jet mode, and it's massive. It barely fits in frame here. And yeah, this thing, honestly, at the time, this really should have been a leader class. Now, the main reasoning why I would prefer this guy to be a leader is because they could have cooked it a little bit longer in terms of development and engineering. That in this design really needed it, because it just would have been so satisfying if this guy was a leader class back in the time that it was announced. And you know, in a way, I kind of hope, I'm just throwing this out there, Hasbro, or if anybody's listening, I personally wish for 2027 not to reissue the same Studio Series molds. Since Evan is now on the design team, I kind of wish he would go back and redo some of the characters from 07 in Studio Series. Mostly this and the Optimus Prime, especially with that Age of Extinction Prime that I reviewed. Dude, give us a new 07 slash, give us a new 07 Megatron and Optimus to celebrate the 20th anniversary in 2027. That would be for real badass. And a bunch of animated figures. Do it. So anyway, here's the jet mode. All it does is just sit here to look nice, and it does look nice. And then on the bottom, you see the new piece. So, yeah, pretty cool. Anyway, let's get the transformation. What I like to do personally is I like to start with the wings. Fold that. And then take this piece, fold that back, just to get those out of the way. And then fold these under, fold them under, and then go ahead and, well, I'll get to that in a minute. Go ahead and untab the heels from his back, and then untab the whole section up here. And the legs are going to go backward, just like that. Go ahead and get the feet folded out, because you're going to need to. Go ahead and swivel this whole section back like that. because you're going to turn this into basically a block, and then you're going to fold it in just like that. I think that's how you do it. Maybe not. Am I doing that right? Oh, you gotta tab that part in there, and then you fold that in. There you go. Then you take the back fin, fold that down, and that will tab into the wing itself. So same thing over here. You will rotate this part. There's a small peg. There's a slot right there. That's going to peg in. All of this is going to accordion just like that. And then you're going to flip this inward. Then you're going to take the fin from the top of the jet, and you're going to tab that sucker right there. Those are Megs' legs already done. And as you can see, there's the new chest piece, which looks really good. But I'm going to go ahead and raise the camera just ever so slightly. This part of the transformation is pretty cool. Go ahead and unfold the back, flip the head out, fold these out, take this nose cone and basically get it into this orientation, just like that. Then take Megs' head, rotate it to the front, of course. You're going to take these pieces and shift these up. They will tab in, probably tighter on your copy than mine. Tab that in, fold the back up. I'll make sure Megs' head is completely out. And there are tabs on either side of the shoulder. And these are going to collapse on his back, just like that, or tab onto his back, just like that. Make sure this is folded up just like that. That's making his neck look wonky. So, what the hell? Okay. So, it's this piece and this piece. There we go. I think I fixed that. And I did fix it. Okay, so that should tab in. There we go. And then you fold out his claw hands. And there he is in his robot mode. And that looks incredibly awesome. Especially with the upgraded chest. I actually, come for me if you wish, but I actually prefer this over the Studio Series. I mean, the movie masterpiece. Just the paint scheme and the colors overall just make this figure look 10 times better than that. Especially with the DNA kit. But other than that, yeah, pretty cool. For articulation, he has a ball joint here at the head, which is really cool. He has nothing at the waist. He's got universal he's got mushroom peg joints here at the shoulder, in and out movement, bicep swivel, single jointed elbow, nothing at the wrist due to transformation, universal hip joints, thigh swivel, single jointed knee, which he gets crazy amount of knee. That's over 90 degrees for no reason. And then for the ankle, he does have this. He has toe movement, which is really cool. And his heel can move as well. So you can get this guy into some pretty dynamic poses. And that's really nice for this version of Megatron. I actually really do like this design. I didn't used to like it, but over time it kind of grew on me, and I still prefer the Revenge of the Fallen design and the Last Night. Those are my favorite movie Megatron designs, hands down. I just think the second movie design was much better than this one. But if you get the DNA kit, you don't only get the chest, but you also get the fusion cannon, which is really cool. It does serve two purposes. So if you fold his hand up, there's a little tiny peg right there, goes into this port. So this will be the little cannon that he uses against Jazz, which I completely missed in the movie, but when I rewatched it, I did see it. So I was like, what little gun did he use against Jazz? And apparently this happened in the movie. So yeah, pretty cool. And then you can do, now on my copy of the kit, and at least in terms of this cannon, it doesn't work too well for me. Maybe on your copy it does, but he can do the join them in extinction pose. Now, I'll give the Masterpiece version this. He holds the cannon way better than this guy does, and this guy's kind of proving me wrong now. So yeah, he can do the join them in extinction prime. Pretty cool. And then of course, if you have, and then of course the main accessory that he comes with in general is the flail. That just goes in here. And there he is. And this is what I primarily display him with, because it's the only time that he uses it, and he doesn't gain it back in any of the other movies, which sucks. But there he is. And then here he is next to his arch nemesis, Optimus Prime. And yeah, these are some of my favorite Studio Series figures. I really do hope and pray that Takara will do dramatic capture series of the Bayverse as well. I think that would be awesome, for real. I think that would be fantastic if they can make dramatic capture series or big screen inspired sets like this to continue premium finish versions of these characters, because they're doing great with the G1 characters. I know these are going to be opposite sides, but I do like the dramatic capture line, as you can see, because I love my G1. I love G1. I love Bayverse. I love all Transformers, man. Any genre, except for like some of the latest stuff like Cyberverse and Earthspark. Anything from G1 up to basically Prime, but no, RAD 2015, I'm cool with, but everything else after that, it's just kind of like, what the hell. But anyway, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching these latest two videos. I hope I improved on some Bayverse content. There will be some Age of the Primes content coming pretty soon, because I'm a huge fan of the Primes, not just Optimus. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. See ya.